Writing a speech or crafting a presentation or a sales pitch can be daunting. You might have heard of something called writer's block, and it is real. I have been affected by this too many times to count, but there is something very intimidating about a blank page or a blank screen, and we freeze because there is so much information that we, of course, want to cram into our presentation or our pitch or our speech. So today I'm going to talk about 3 very simple strategies, but very effective strategies to help you start your writing journey. So the first one, it sounds very obvious because it is, but the first one is to write it out. Just start writing. What you write is probably not going to end up in your final copy, and it may be the worst stuff that you've ever written before, but the act of writing and starting to write is going to help get the momentum going. It's going to help the wheels start turning, I promise you. Strategy number 2, something that I really like to do, not just because I like to talk, but I like to talk it out. So the first one is write it out. The second one is talking it out. Having a conversation with someone, having that sounding board has really helped me, because something off the cuff that I'm sharing about the issue that I'm covering or the emotion that I want my audience to feel, what I say can often spark inspiration. The other person doesn't even have to talk. It's just talking it out loud to help me really register what my purpose is. And then finally, step number 3, if writing it out doesn't work, if talking it out doesn't work, I like to do something called mapping it out. So what do I mean by that? You literally create a map. You write bullet points or destinations that you want to include in your speech. And once you have it mapped out, that's when you can start connecting the dots and figuring out the direction. So maybe the last one really needs to start at the top, and maybe you kind of switch this one to this area. But mapping it out can also really help clarify how you want to structure your presentation or your speech and what you want to include. So writing it out, talking it out, mapping it out, 3 very simple but effective strategies. If you are working on a presentation or a pitch or a speech, good luck. Best strategy is just to start.